celebrates Martin Luther King Jr. Day by Adria F. Worsham. Illustrated by Myrnie Gallagher Cole. Max and his parents are going to celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It is always on the third Monday in January. There will be a special event at school. At the event, at school, the teacher tells Max and his class that Martin Luther King Jr. was an important man. At the event, there are lots of students and teachers. There are lots of parents, too. The principal talks about Martin Luther King Jr. She says he was a teacher and a preacher. The principal shows pictures of Martin Luther King Jr. She says that Martin Luther King Jr. studied a lot. He went to college and learned many things. The principal shows more pictures. She talks about all of the important things Martin Luther King Jr. did. He gave speeches all over the United States. Martin Luther King Jr. marched to bring freedom to all people. Martin Luther King Jr. helped get equal rights for African Americans. Max is happy and proud to celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Okay, boys and girls, now we are going to take the test for Max Celebrates Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Question number 1. Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day is always on the third Monday in A. September, B. January, C. June, or D. November? Yes, in January. There was going to be a special event at a theater, city hall, school, or the park. Good job, boys and girls. School. The principal said that Martin Luther King Jr. was a lawyer, teacher, doctor, or farmer. Yes, boys and girls, a teacher. Question number 4. The principal showed pictures and said that Martin Luther King Jr. had A. been shy about speaking, B. studied a lot, C. written many books, or D. come from a big family. Yes, he studied a lot. Martin Luther King Jr. marched to A. bring freedom to all people, B. save animals that were in danger, C. help protect the earth, or D. say he didn't like the war. Yes, bring freedom to all people. I'm going to give this book a 4 stars. And we got a 100. Good job, boys and girls.